There's a brand new Omega Planet Ocean and I got to spend 30 minutes with it in the boutique last night. I handled it, I wore it, I photographed it, but I noticed something about it that nobody else seems to be talking about. Welcome back to Horological. This watch is absolutely stunning, bold, modern, sculpted, brutalist and robust, almost perfect. But we'll talk about the only issue I found with it later on in the video. Despite the new case, the integrated strap system, those brutalist end links and some of the best case finishing Omega has produced in years, there's just one thing holding it back from being Omega's new Rolex Submariner competitor. It could also reflect in the soon to be released Seamaster 300M Professional 2026. So let's talk about this new Q4 2025 Planet Ocean watch. All the good points first, and there are many good points to reflect on. The instant I picked this watch up, I could tell Omega didn't just lightly refresh the Planet Ocean, they rebuilt it. This isn't a facelift, it's a new case architecture. This could be the start of a new design language direction for Omega. This is an important watch. It's an important release that seeds the path for the new Seamaster 300M Professional. Sharper lines, more confident transitions, stronger, brutalist, modern and deliberate. Rather than inherited from previous generations, the finishing is spectacular. In hand, light glides across the finishing, polished accents are controlled. The whole watch has a machined, almost architectural personality. The chamfer transitions are next level finishing, and paired with the orange rubber strap, the wrist presence is serious but playful at the same time. Here's a quick look at the key specifications. The case diameter is 42mm, the thickness is 13.8mm, the lug width is 21mm, and the lug to lug is 47.5mm. The movement is Omega's 8912 self-winding movement. The power reserve in this model is 60 hours, and it has a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating on both sides. The water resistance is 600 metres, and the weight on the orange rubber strap or the black rubber strap is 124 grams. One of Omega's most interesting decisions here is the integrated strap and bracelet system. It borrows from the language of integrated sports watches. Think Royal Oak, Nautilus, and apply that angular flow to a diver. The overall result is impressive. The strap flows directly into the case. The end links look like industrial architecture. The watch feels more premium and more cohesive. And the best part, it finally gives the Planet Ocean a much stronger identity, one that doesn't live in the Submariner's shadow. This case might be the most confidently finished Planet Ocean Omega has ever produced. This is bold, sharp, modern Omega, not derivative, not imitative. And if this is the direction for the entire line, including the forthcoming Seamaster 300M Professional, then I'm absolutely all for it. The configuration I handled, the orange rubber strap, it was available to me on the night with no waitlist at £7,400. That puts this generation of Planet Ocean close to the Rolex Submariner pricing territory, and this is Omega signalling we're playing at the top table here, and honestly, based on the finishing, they almost deserve it. Almost. The bezel action still isn't there. It's improved, but it's not on the same level as a Submariner or even a Tudor Black Bay. The new Planet Ocean still has a small amount of backplay. It's not huge, but it's there. Rolex uses a ceramic bearing supported bezel system with a vertical click spring and ratchet wheel architecture. It is widely acknowledged as the best 120 click bezel in the industry. no debate. Tudor uses a ceramic bearing system on the newer Black Bay models, and that is widely regarded as the best 60-click bezel in the industry. No debate about that either. Omega uses a soft detent spring system. It doesn't measure up to the competition. It's harsher in operation, and I now have experienced several watches with noticeable backplay, including my own Seamaster. For a 7k plus watch with a brand new outstanding case design, it's just not good enough. A watch designed to compete against the best in the industry. This really matters. Rolex's bezel is crisp, perfectly indexed, zero play. Tudor's ceramic bearing system is incredibly tactile, zero play there as well. Omega's, it's slightly harsher, slightly less refined, less smooth in action, and a noticeable amount of backplay. It doesn't ruin the watch, far from it, but it does prevent it from being a complete package. A bezel is more than a tool. It's a tactile interface signalling precision and manufacturing prowess, and when you're asking Submariner money, the bezel has to feel as premium as the rest of the watch, and that's the thing. Omega absolutely nailed everything else. They nailed it. New case, new geometry, integrated strap system, bold wrist presence, incredible finishing, a real design identity. That's why this bezel stands out so much. It's the single remaining weakness on an otherwise outstanding dive watch. After getting hands-on with it, here's the truth. This new Planet Ocean is one of Omega's most modern and confident designs in years. It's bold, beautiful, over-engineered, but in the best way possible. But it's also frustrating because it's only 10% away from being the true Submariner rival that Omega fans have waited years for. If Omega tightens the bezel tolerances, this becomes a world-class dive watch capable of challenging anything at any price right now on the market. It's a stunning watch that's 90% of the way there. There's a strong rumour that Omega will launch the new Seamaster 300M Professional at the end of Q1 2026. That timing, that lines up perfectly with Omega's historical behaviour. They love to release models just ahead of industry events like Watches and Wonders. Let's just hope that the bezel on the new Seamaster 300M Professional is just a touch better engineered than this one. And remember, watch collecting isn't logical, but it is horological.